Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I'd do something a little different, and I'm gonna do kind of like an unboxing slash shopping haul. So I ordered some products from a couple companies. I ordered from SUVA Beauty and Douxgal, which is like this local eyelash type of company. And then I went shopping at the store called MISSA, which, like I said, I have a store here, but I actually figured out that they have an online store, which is like even better, because guess what? All of their stuff is $1. And when I say all of it, I mean all of it. And it's like a huge beauty store. So I get most of my makeup brushes there. And so whenever I like run out of brushes, because they're just like covered in eyeshadow, I just kind of buy more. So I got these. And these aren't all of them. I have like a crap ton more. But yeah, these are just like flat top kabuki brushes. I like using these for blending my eyeshadow out whenever I'm doing like smoky looks, which I typically do. And since most of my makeup brushes are turning into these because I'm kind of weeding out the old ones, I'm going to start leaving the brush numbers below in the description so you know which ones I'm using. So yeah, this one's going to be E101. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, so these are like the flat top kabuki brushes. And then I also got some kabuki eyeshadow brushes. They have a rounded tip on them. That's what they look like. And they are going to be E104. These I like using a lot in my crease when I'm like packing shadow in to kind of give it a little bit of a blend like out. But then I use the kabuki flat top and go back and like really pull it out. You know, circular motion always, but yeah. So that's why I like using those two. And then I also got this angled one. I have a few of these already, but I only bought one yesterday. And it looks like that. It's just an angled kabuki brush. This one's going to be E102. And this one I just like using for whenever I'm doing more angled looks. Usually with my eyeshadow, I'll do kind of like a round look. But every now and then I'll want something that's more defined. So that's when I like using these in place for like the round kabuki brush. I also got a couple of these little like oval guys. They're just really small. So I got like a regular sized one. And then I got a smaller guy. So the regular sized one I like using for concealing my eyebrows. And this one's going to be E122. And then the smaller guy I just thought would be really good for like glitter or like different eyeliner designs. So I just grabbed it because I was like, okay, like you can never have too many small brushes. And this one's going to be F16. And then I also got a couple really small like pencil point brushes, and I actually use these in my look today with my checkered eyeliner. So yeah, so I got these two. So they're kind of dirty. They have, you know, product on them. Yeah, and they are both going to be E117. You can see that. Okay, and then besides from the brushes of AOA or Miss A, I also got a couple highlighters. So this first one, it's called Powlighter. So it says AOA Studio Powlighter. And this one is in the color Nebula. This one's kind of like a pinkish gold, I guess kind of like a rose gold. I like it a lot, especially for my more natural looks. Whenever I go to work, I don't really like go all out on my makeup. I just do like basic foundation, eyeliner, and eyebrows. And so I kind of like that to just kind of add a little pop. My dog is listening at the door. And then this other Powlighter, which I got yesterday, is called Moonbeam. And this is just like, it's really pearly white. And I was kind of hoping that when I put it on, it would be more of like a highlight. But honestly, when I put it on, it was pretty glittery. So I'm thinking I'm going to save this more for when I want to do a dramatic look. It looked good, but it was highlighty, but it was glittery. So yeah, so I'll probably kind of hold off on that one a little bit more. But I got those two, and then they also sell a bunch of eye glitters. So I got this one, they call them Crystal Powder. So this is AOA Studio Crystal Powder in the shade Beryl. And this is just like a really, really gold. and I haven't used it yet, but I'm excited to. I have a couple of NYX glitters. I have a light pink and I have kind of like a bronze gold. So I was really looking to get like a bright gold. And I think this one would go in good combination with the SUVA Hydro liners that I got in gold. Just because it'd be like a good base to hold it on there. And then I also I picked up like some other stuff, I guess kind of like tools. So I got this beauty base and I already took it out of the package and it's dirty because I used it already today. But it's basically just a little like beauty blender holder. So I thought that was really cute just to kind of place on my vanity. It's also good for like when you wash your beauty blender and it needs to air dry. So I was like, all right, it's $1. Like I said, everything in that store is $1. So I just kind of go crazy. I also got this little like eyelash applicator today. I usually use these little tweezers, here they are, that look like this to apply my lashes, but I'm like always terrified of poking out my eye. So I made the transition to this today and I actually used this to apply my lashes this morning. And so far I'm loving it. So I'm probably gonna keep using it and ditch the tweezers. And then I also got this little thing, it's supposed to be used to like clean like your makeup brushes. It's like a little egg, like a half egg, and you just put your fingers in it and then this is like grooved and you know you can use it to clean your makeup brushes or your beauty blender. I haven't tried it yet, but I do plan on doing so soon because all my brushes are dirty and that's kind of why I keep just buying new ones, but I need to clean them, so I'll probably be doing that sometime. So now I'm going to be going on to my SUVA Beauty Hydro liners. So these are the first two. This one is going to be Silver Lining. And this one is called Gold Digger. And then I also got these two, which are the ones that I used for my look today. And this one, the white, is going to be called Space Panda, and this one is going to be called Grease. So I used these two today on my little checkered look, and I really love them. They're called hydro liners because you spray them with water to activate them, which I thought was really cool. So I already sprayed them with water and I swatched them on my arm, as you can like see. So this one is going to be Gold Digger. This one is Silver Lining. It's not as silver as I thought it was gonna be. It's more of like a pearl. You can kind of see like the reflection. And then the one underneath is going to be Space Panda. It's like a really flat white. And then Grace, of course, is like the super dark black. And I really love it. I'm actually thinking about replacing my liquid eyeliner with it because it's just like amazing. So yeah, and then also what's really cool about them is even though they're activated with water, they're smudge proof. So like running my finger down them as hard as I can, and they don't move at all. And as you can tell, there's nothing on my fingers. So I thought that was really freaking awesome because they don't move off your skin. But since they are water activated, whenever I get in the shower and I start washing my makeup off at night, it just like falls off. Like no hassle, it's just gone, which is awesome, especially when you wear a lot of makeup. So it's helpful. So those are my SUVA Beauty eyeliners. I'm super excited that I got them. I'm excited to do a bunch of cool little looks with them. So we'll see what happens. I got a lot of ideas. Now I'm also going to move on to my Douxgal eyelashes. So I'm actually wearing a set right now. The one I'm wearing right now is called Femme Fatal, which is actually going to be the ones that I'm showing you first. So like I said, this is like a local lash retailer. I follow like some friends on Instagram, and I've seen a few of them like post these lashes, and so I was kind of like interested because they always look so pretty and bold. So I was like, all right, like I'm just gonna take a look. And then when I was looking on their website, they had this like box of 6 lashes for $30, and I was like, that's a freaking steal. I'm doing it because it gives me a chance to kind of see what their lashes are like. And they did have the lashes listed below. They go in the box. They gave me 2 Femme Fatal, and I'm not sure if that was supposed to happen, if I was supposed to have a different set, but either way, I'm not mad because these are super cute. So these are the Femme Fatal. And yeah, and I'm just gonna go ahead and show you like all 5 different ones that I got because They're all really awesome, and I'm super excited to use them. This next set is called Eye Contact. And these, I just love the like crisscross like effect that they have. I love the little points on them. I'm super excited to wear these with like a really dramatic look. All right, this next set is called Perfect Chemistry. And this is what they look like. So also pointy, also very flary. They don't do like the crisscross notion though, so something a little different. And then these are called My Girl. So these are super cute because they have like little short pieces and they have longer pieces, and they're still flary and nice. And all of them are like pretty fluffy. Like, I don't know if you can really see. Camera doesn't really do it justice, but they're curled really nicely, and yeah, they just look really good. All right, and last but not least, Queen, which I think right now these are my favorite. I haven't put them on yet, but just looking at them, I'm like, oh my god, they're beautiful. So I'm excited to put these on. And this is what Queen looks like. Just super out there, super flared, pointy, long. So I'm very excited. So that's basically all for my little unboxing video. I'm going to connect the tutorial for this checkered look. And if you have any suggestions, comments, or concerns, just let me know. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Hey guys, so we're gonna go ahead and get started on this checkered eyeliner tutorial. I did get the idea from my little cute shirt that I got a few weeks ago. So basically I'm first gonna be starting with my SUVA Beauty Hydra Liner in Grease. And I'm going to be using AOA Brush E117. This is just kind of like a little pointy brush, so it's just really good for graphic liner. And I'm just going to be drawing the outline of my wing. I did make it a lot thicker in this video, just because since I was going to be doing checkered inside, I wanted to make sure that you could see the pattern really well. And usually I just kind of bring it to like the middle of my eye, but I did go more towards my inner corner in this one just so I could get the full effect of the checkered pattern. And then I went ahead and did the same on both eyes, and as you can tell, I already did the checkered on one eye, and I videotaped the other one. So after that, I make my first little line, and this first little part of this video I kind of cut out towards the bottom, but I just make one line to make one little black box, and then I believe I'm just gonna keep doing that. I do switch over to the white after I fill in this first little box, just because I figured it'd be easier to make the checkered pattern with the white and then go back with the black to remake those lines and make sure that everything's nice and precise and cleaned up. So now I'm taking Space Panda in my SUVA Beauty Hydra liners, and I'm using another AOA brush in E117. And I'm just going to make those little squares, just touching corners. So see how it's kind of a little bit messy right now, but then once I get the black, I'll go back in and fix those lines and clean everything up. Okay, so now we're getting our grease hydro liner and we're going back and cleaning up those lines and adding in the little black squares. Alright, and next I'm going to grab a little oval brush. It's going to be F16, and I'm going to dip that into Gold Digger, which is also another SUVA hydro liner, and I'm just going to put it on my bottom lash line. I just kind of wanted to give it a little pop of color. It was a little bit more visible in person. In the video, it's not as noticeable since my complexion is a little bit tanner, but in person it was a little bit more visible, and it was a nice little pop. I'm thinking next time maybe I'll add a little bit of gold glitter and just kind of sprinkle it in there. Not too heavy, but just sparsely so it just brings more attention. And now I'm going to be going in with my Ulta Beauty mascara called Curled Up in the shade Black. I'm just going to apply it all over. Alright, and while my mascara dries, I just kind of buff out my face just from resting my hand on it and drawing on my eyeliner. It's a bad habit that I have. And now I'm also going to take my LA Girl Pro Conceal in Toffee, and I'm just going to contour. And then I take this little flat end brush and I just use that to buff out those lines. I haven't invested in one from AOA quite yet, but I might. That way I can just have a brush number for it since I do this every day. And now I just take my beauty blender just to buff it out and make it blend in. Alright, and now I'm going over with my Airspun powder. It's kind of like a setting powder. I use the shade Translucent. It's just a nice thing to just help keep it matte. I do have very oily skin. And now I'm going to go in with my blush Serafina by Juvia's Place. I really love this brush. I've been using it for a while, so it's my go-to for sure. Alright, and now we're going to apply our Douxgal lashes. These are Femme Fatal, and I use the Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive with aloe. I've been using that for a while as well, so it's just kind of my go-to. And I just really love these lashes. They weren't too dramatic. They were about the same length as mine because I have some pretty long lashes, but I just liked the shape of the flare. It had a little bit more of like a square shape, so I just like how it just combined really well with the checkered look and the squares on my eyelids. And now I'm also going to go in with my favorite go-to NYX lipstick. So this is NYX Lip Lingerie, and it's going to be in the shade Exotic. I've been using this shade literally for years. It's just always been my go-to. Alright, and last but not least, I'm going to be using my AOA Powlighter in Nebula, and I am also using an AOA brush. This is going to be F19, and it's just a little highlighting brush. And after that, you're all done. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this little haul / quick tutorial on how I did my checkered liner. This is only my second time doing it, so I do plan on redoing it later on in the future. Hopefully I can find some good products. However, I am really enjoying the SUVA Hydra liner as my first time using it. But I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks!